is a D. Because with the D, even though we love the D over here, you know which D I'm talking about. But with the D, oh, my coffee looks so good.
It does.
That don't even look like coffee. That's not even coffee.
The way the whipped cream is running down the side of the coffee,
That is over.
the white stuff is run down the side of my face from time to time.
That looks really good. The coffee looks good.
That's my coffee.
It does look good.
If I drank coffee, I would drink that.
That looks like coffee.
Y'all get. Y'all hire clowns as if you were running a circus. So you get a circus and you hire clowns. Anyway, moving on.
Take it from the people who play cards for him. He be cheating.
I only cheat on Uno. Only Uno. Only Uno.
Uno, Tuno, Luno, he is a cheater.
Everything.
If you cheat,
See, they say you probably look. He said you probably do
cheat.
cheat. He do.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
I'm out of here. Bye.
OnlyFans so that you can look at the longer videos and you can go in the comforts of your own little room at the boarding house, rent it home, grab your little Albaline and smoke it out for as long as you want it, playing it over and over and over, the long videos of Malik's long peen, because you have an infatuation with his long peen. I am certain that at this point you want him to shove his long peen somewhere inside of your body. I'm just saying.
The devil and the devil was fucking up here.
Here he goes. Here we go.
Y'all wasn't gonna make me the oldest one on here.
You did not send me a text, a link.
I did.
I do have to
On the
say,
flyer.
Ty, you were in the group chat on Instagram, whatever Instagram that was.
Wait, what? Kenny? Love you down. I don't have no problem with Kenny. I like Kenny. But Kenny girl. Kenny girl. Kenny girl, we did not think he was nobody's straight. Neither did we think he was nobody's top. At best, verse. If I stretch, maybe if I stretch, I might give you verse top. I'll stretch and give you verse top. But you do know that we had already deduced that you like to have spoons dipped into your sugar bowl, right? We had already. I mean, I don't think there's anybody, even DeAndre, who professes that he's the top, and Archie, who professes that he's the top. They profess to be straight tops. You ain't gonna get me to believe that they had a spoon dipped into their sugar bowl every now and then. The least about JG.
Yeah, no, that's a tough one.
That's our
Well, definitely what I like the most about David is
y'all girls need to understand. Girl, you had a bust down. Girl, y'all had a one-night stand. Y'all got drunk one day. Y'all had a one-night stand. It was good that night because you was drunk. Probably if you was sober, you gonna be like, girl, this wasn't even that good. But girl, you was drunk or coked out or a combination of the two of them. Whatever the fuck y'all do down there to the LA. Y'all had a good bust down. It was what it was. You should have kept it moving. Hey to the hey. What is going on, people? What is up? We are here. It is not Saturday. It is Monday. And since we missed Silly Saturday, we're going to have a Manic Monday. It is like Silly Saturday, but all squished and condensed down into a much more manageable show. Because we don't have 3 hours to devote to Manic Monday like we do on Silly Saturdays. So we condensed it down, started a little bit earlier than we normally do. And the dossier is not as packed as it would normally be for Silly Saturday. But we got, and we don't even have all of our segments. I think we only cut out one segment. But nevertheless, I'm here to give you all what you want because I knew that y'all love Silly Saturday so much. So we're here today for Manic Monday. I hope you all are. I was supposed. Listen, y'all. I spent quality time that I should have been spending during my usual avocation and work producing this. I did do some production last night with Fo for Fo. Fo for Fo came and we did a little bit of production. Fo for Fo came up with the year for this year in music. Fo for Fo came up with the palette cleansers. And for those people who were here yesterday's live, y'all, I told y'all what one of the pictures was going to be. I told y'all what one of the you will not know which one it is, but we talked about what one of the pictures will be in the palette cleansers. And Fo for Fo also picked our old school gospel feature. So all that came from the brain of Fo for Fo. I actually like the old school gospel feature that Fo for Fo picked. So we're gonna have fun with that. I think Fo for Fo picked a really good year for this day in music. He picked a really good year. I was like, okay, let me get you to do some more productions around here. And I think you'll like his palette cleansers. And then I had to go and pull the other stuff. Yeah. Anyway, we're not gonna belabor the issue. Let me say hey to y'all. Let me take some attendance, and then we're gonna go ahead and get this party started. While I'm taking attendance, make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you share the video out. Do all of the things. Do all of the things. Don't be selfish and just enjoy the great time you have over here and keep it to yourself. Don't be selfish. Share it with the world. Okay? Other people need to be, involved in community with us and enjoy the great time that we have over here because we have a real good time. Do we do? Let me see who's first. Crazy Homebody Girl is first. Hey, boo. Jeannie was next. Hey, Jeannie. We got Tracy W in the building. W is here. We got Xavier in the building. Hey, Xavier. Hey. Uh-huh. Hey, Xavier. It's one of our hall monitors. Hey, Universal Goddess. What's going on, boo? DPG is in the building. Another hall monitor is here. We got Tamara here. Candace F. Cassandra. The ghetto is here. Chef Don Don. The ghetto. Talking about the ghetto. The ghetto. Child, is this the 4 for 4 Manic Monday? If you want to call it that, but he didn't come up with the stories, but he came up with the other segments. So he came up with gospel feature. He did not do the video breakdowns. But he did the gospel feature. He did this day in music, and he did the palette cleansers. So, yes. Brown Mama, what's going on? Hey, Demetria. I saw you miss class yesterday, Demetria, because our show was looking for you. Hey, Tracy C. Y'all not gonna give 4 for 4 too much. y'all might as well give him too much. He can't give me too much. So then there's that. Child. I guess if you want to call it quality time, he was here. I'm just saying. You say I am incensed. Yes, ma'am. And this is how it started for about to be behind the scenes producer. He could go ahead. I need a behind the scenes producer. That'll help me out. Blueberry mojito out of a coffee cup. Girl. Now, Fofofo does not watch the channel. Fofofo knows I have a channel. And he's asked me what is the name of my channel because he wants to come and watch it. but I told him I don't want him watching my channel. So he does not know where my he does it. He knows that I have one, but he does not watch because I don't let him. Yes. Anyway, child, look at this. Look at her. Montrez, what's good, bro? Montrez, we got a good year. A good year. When I looked at all 10, I was like, of the top 10 for this damn music, I said, oh, okay. The worst song on there, the worst two songs on the list. One is My Frat Brother. And the song was really popular at the time. And the second one is one of my queens. And probably one of my least favorite songs by her. But everybody loves the song. So you'll see the song when we get there. But great year for this day of music. Today has been a hell of a day at work. Need some distraction and laughter. Okay, we got you. He got palate cleansers. He got the music. Now all we need to get is the ring child. We got to be. We got to send him to the Teacher Project 2.0. That's a good. No, because if I send him to Teacher Project 2.0, then he'll find out what my channel is. And I don't want him to do that. See, can't do it. Won't do it. You think you know the year? Okay. We'll see if you know the year. Anyway, y'all, we about to get this party started. Y'all ready to get this party started? Because I'm ready. If y'all ready, I'm ready. It's well, it's not Saturday, it's Monday. But Manic Monday is silly Saturday on a Monday. That's it. That's all. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay. Now, it's time for my favorite segment. I don't care if it's not your favorite segment, it's my favorite segment. I will say, programming note, all of our segments are a bit shorter. The dossier is not as packed as it normally would be on a silly Saturday because we just don't have the same kind of time that we would normally have. Hmm. Cha. Anyway, hey, little baby. All right, it's for those of you new around these parts. It's time for it's time for our hashtag ABC segment.
ABC. A bitch can't. A bitch can't get a hit. A bitch can't get on the charts. A bitch can't get a Grammy. A bitch just can't.
A bitch just came. I have no voice, y'all. I literally have no voice at all. I don't know how I'm gonna make it through because some of these segments, they require singing. They require for me to have a voice. I can't even do my ha. I ain't got no voice, y'all. None at all. Listen, but I'm pressing my way. We gonna make it through, okay? Ciao. What's going on, Jason? I know Janae and Terrence said they were out of town today. They went out of town and they said they was gonna catch the replay. So I'm gonna say, hey to Jason. I said Jason. Hey to Janae and Terrence, who's gonna watch the replay and comment in the comment section. Hey y'all. Y'all say hey to Janae and Terrence, who said they're gonna watch in the replay game. Right, throat is gone. It ain't had nothing to do with last night. Y'all know 444 can't reach all the way back there, so it wasn't him that made my voice go nowhere. You went to go see Beyonce, Skank? Uh-huh. She was here in Atlanta this weekend. Did you come to the show here in Atlanta? Child, I know she was here. I think she had like 2 shows here. Child, a girl. Girl, the Beehive was out in droves, honey. Baby, they were not playing around. So 444, I did say ask 444 if he wanted to go to the Monica concert. So I was like, I already got tickets, but if you want to go and you wanted to buy the tickets and get better tickets than I got, then I would like sell my ticket and go with you. He said, all right, let me work on that. I said, okay. Anyway, for those of you new here, the ABC, the A Bitch Can't segment is for stories, headlines we saw immediately from the headline. We knew we ain't want no parts of it. Our mind, body, and souls cannot collectively deal with it. We ain't gonna try to deal with it. We don't want to deal with it. We just can't do it. A bitch just can't. So we tell them the GWG, go with God. Um, mm, I don't be faking the funk like that. I don't be faking the funk like that. What was the ooh, I'm trying to see if I can I'm not supposed to tell, but he's taking me somewhere. We're gonna have I was asked to take 2 days off, not on the weekend during the middle of the work week because he knows that I go out of town a lot. So he was like, listen, take 2 days off during the work week, and I want to take you. And yeah, I'm not supposed to say. So I'm gonna honor those wishes. I don't know what I'm honoring his wishes for. Ain't like he gonna see this or whatnot. So yeah, I act so okay. Since you asked, Jeannie. So I had when he told me about the jet situation, right? I asked, in jet, I'm like, so when I'm going to when I'm gonna get my trip on the jet, and I started just laughing it off, and he laughed it off too. He was like, stop playing, boy, stop playing. I was like, I'm just joking, man. I know that's for work, and left it at that. So he's supposed to take me. He hasn't told me where, but he says he's gonna you know, see if I can get flued out somewhere. When you gotta he be trying to do real sweet stuff like that because he knows that things are not where they should be. And so I don't exactly know. The reason I kind of hesitated because he did admit he said I'm technically supposed to use it for company business only, but everybody who has access to it says they use it for whatever they want, whether it's company business or not. So that's why I was like, well, I don't really want to get him in trouble. But since he's not gonna see this, it don't matter. And nobody knows who he is. So then there's that. Anyway, what happened, Chef Don Don? What? You gonna take a trip on the good old gospel ship, child? Child. Now we gonna get to humping in the air. I don't know where we going. Hey Terry, what's going on, boo? Child. Anyway, can we get started? This is not about me. We have a whole show to do, okay? We don't have a lot of time to get this in, y'all. This is not about me and what I got going on. This is about the show. We are here for the show, okay? Child. Lord. God, I don't know why y'all focusing on me. Can we get back to the show? Can we get back to the show? Lord, I'll keep y'all posted on where we go though. I told him though, I'm gonna give him the 2 days, but I told him we got to be back by midday on the second day so I can come back and do y'all and be with y'all. So, but he said, yeah, he said that's what's gonna happen. So he said, no problem. I have you back no later than 1 o'clock on the next day. So I told him it's probably gonna be like a Tuesday or Wednesday because that'll be easier. And so I told him I let him know. Um because it's supposed to be in he said he wants to do it in the next 2 or 3 weeks. So I'll keep y'all posted. Yeah. hmm Child. Ooh, that, yeah. You know what, Tracy? We'll make it a members only live. We'll talk about the whole excursion down to the members only live. I'll do a members only live about it. That's Thank you, Tracy. We'll do it in the members only live. All right. Anyway, it's time for our hashtag ABC section. Okay. Let's get back to the show. Yeah. Listen, let me tell y'all something. I don't care anymore about who Megan Z is dating. She's for the streets, y'all. Whether or not you want to admit it, Megan and her blocks is for the streets. If you got any kind of notoriety, if you got any type of career in entertainment or sports, and you're a little crude, you could get her blocks. She's for the streets. I'm sorry. Now, as somebody who has been for the streets for some time now, I can easily and quickly surmise those in community with me who are also for the streets. But Megan Z, I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all can say what y'all want. Megan Z is for the streets. The streets. Hey, grown woman, don't try me. I'm just saying. Miss Rail, she for the streets. I ain't even mad about it, Jason. If I was that young and was Megan D and had her body and her money, hell, I ain't have her body and her money. And when I was in my 20s, I was for the streets, okay? Actually, technically, that's wrong. My 20s, I was in a relationship. My 30s is when I became for the streets. 20s, baby, I was wifeyed up, okay? Booed up. But 30s came round, baby, I was for the streets. All of them. Was laying it low and spreading it wide. I'm just saying. The woman is for the streets. He better make sure I'm sure. He will, child. I ain't even worried. No, she doesn't keep a man. She always losing a man and getting another one. She always have a man. She ain't always keeping a man. There's a difference. She always listen. There's a difference, Xavier. There's a difference in having a man and keeping a man. She's always having a man. She ain't always keeping a man. And then there's that. I'm just saying. JB, you ain't getting no argument from me because, I'm still for the streets. I'm just saying. Child. Yeah. I ain't even trying to do her. Baby, be happy. I don't even, this is not a read. I just want y'all to acknowledge that mama is for the streets. Is good for her. At least Clay has money. And also, he's always keeps a black woman on his arms. I mean, I'm here for it. Child. Now, I ain't gonna put Megan at the level of a Lori Harvey yet. Megan, it's gonna take you some to get to Lori Harvey's level. Lori Harvey is she is unmatched. Mama don't fuck off. Okay. Now you ain't that far off, Megan, but I ain't gonna put her yet at Lori Harvey's level. Cause you okay. I'm just saying. I'd be for the streets if you could afford me. Now, JB, you try to put all your business out here. All it takes is a few pieces of silver, a few coins, and you'll be for the streets. I'm just saying. He was with Coco Jones before she got with Donna Child. They love getting these community peens, these pass arounds, I guess. Hey, say Vaughn. Demetrius say, baby, I used to be for the streets too. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Child. Child, baby, grown woman, don't try me. In my 30s, baby, listen, them streets was hollering and I was answering the call. Hey, Angela, my love. Speaking of for the streets, uh-huh. Hey, Lock Queen. Child. She ain't for the streets. She needs love too. Let her live. Baby, this ain't love. Baby, mama is out there getting it how she live. Mama is out there tilting that wig. Okay, okay. Mama is out here. That ain't love. Mama is out there getting her wig tilted. Getting that wig tilted. That wig tilted. That ain't love, honey. I'm sorry. She getting that wig tilted. That blocks me there. And I ain't even mad about it. Married at 23. Oh God. I was booed up at 23. Ain't symmetry. Child. I'm not doing Meg. I ain't even trying to read her. I ain't even mad about it. Okay. Girl, I'm saying get it how you live. But we have to admit she's for the streets. Mm-hmm. Not tell Tori and Drake to leave her alone. Listen. I don't know. Megan the listen, get it, listen. Listen. Mary Magdalene was a whole ass whore out there. She was. Xavier. As a rule, at no point is it okay from here on out to use Diddy in any of our commentary in terms of describing things or putting things on certain levels. We're never going to use Diddy. Mm-mm. Screets won't make eggs in the morning. That's true. But Megan D don't give me that she know how to cook anyway. I don't know. She don't give me the cooking time. Ain't nothing free but time. You ain't lied about that, honey. Ain't nothing free but time. And time is money. Child. Child. Y'all are over here windmilling. Windmilling for Megan Z. Child. Mm. Y'all over here windmilling for that girl. Child, I just said she for the streets. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm not out here all over the place. You're right. You're very right, Tracy C. This is why new pupils are not allowed to sit next to Xavier when they first come to class. This is Xavier. This is exactly why we tell all new pupils you are not allowed to sit next to Xavier. I'm just saying. Not. Yeah. Um uh, uh, I don't care. Cannot just say that. Clarissa Shields and her weird ass looking teeth and stuff. I don't man, I don't why are you here? Baby, go lay your ass in that bed, let fine ass papoose blow your back out and be quiet about it. Shut the fuck up. Shouldn't you have his meat in your mouth or something? So you can shut the fuck up? Shouldn't be you be using your hands to clench the bed sheets or something as he is stroking you out or something so as to not have your hands free to tweet and post and shit? Girl, you got other things that you need to be worried about. Leave us the fuck alone. I'm just saying, Pap, can you control your little thing over there? Can you control your girls over here? I'm just saying. Get her. Get her. I'm just saying. Anyway, I have nothing. This is why this is why this is in the hashtag ABCs, because a bitch should just can't. We can't and won't. We can't and we won't. Anyway, do I need to explain why this is in the hashtag ABCs? If you've been here long enough, you know why this is in the hashtag ABCs. Once we see a certain person's face, it's hashtag ABC. Hey, Tanya Boo. Tanya, is you going to the ball this weekend? Because I'm gonna be there on Friday. I'm not gonna be there Saturday, Tanya, but I'll be there Friday. Is you going on Friday, Tanya? I'm just saying. We don't have listen. We don't have time for we don't we I I don't need to explain why this is in the hashtag ABCs, do I? I don't need to explain that. I'm just saying. Not that you calling that woman Clarence. I thought I was gonna see you there on Friday, Tanya. Girl. Baby, I cannot, little baby. I don't have this type of energy. Little baby, y'all just let child nope. This is exactly why this is in the hashtag ABCs, because we don't have the time, energy, bandwidth, nothing. No, no, just won't. Circle with God. It's time to this time to dive into the dossier. Okay, y'all ready? Let's dive into the dossier and see what the dossier is given today. Because we don't have this type of energy for these people and whatever they got going on. So that's Ryan Russell, former NFL player Ryan Russell. Now, when he was in the NFL, um, he announced he was, the first openly bisexual player in the NFL. Um, at the time when he came out in 2019. Well, he's now wanting y'all to know he's dating whoever this little white boy is. I don't. We done been down this road. We done been down this road. Okay, we done been down this. Hey, Uncle Jay, I just cannot. I don't know. Listen, JB. Now, JB, I know you may not have been here for some of our previous commentary, but the greater LGBTQ plus community loves this shit. The white gays loves to have all of the black gays with any notoriety with somebody white on their arm. It makes them palatable because right now, I think the only black gay couple I can think of is Nick Ash and Justice, whatever his name, Nick Ash and his boyfriend, the little boy who played Michael from Queen Sugar. Hey, Catherine Powell. Hey, Miss Shorty B. I think that I'm trying to think. Y'all give me some uh, uh um popular or successful gay a gay black couple that's really successful and they are popular. I'm trying to think. Oh, the two dark skinned brothers. One of them got the weird name, was on that show. Y'all know who I'm talking about. They real, they the two chocolate brothers. I can't think of their names right now. Xavier go remember who they is. Um Xavier, you know who I'm talking about. The guy was on the TV show. Yeah, OBO Jones and Jamel. Yeah, them two. They're not Key and Peele, you know. Ow! But this is the type of tomfoolery that they love. It's two things that the white gays love. Now, I don't want y'all to, what I'm about to say now, don't think that I'm coming off as a, patriarchal red pill kind of dude or whatever. Y'all know that ain't my zhuzh, that ain't my stilo. But I'm going to tell you what I know about the white gays. They love making black gays effeminate. They love it when you're effeminate. They want no parts of the masculine black gays because that makes them afraid. It reminds them of the blacks that they're afraid of. So they love feminine or black gay men that are feminine, and they love emasculating black men that are gay, and they always want them to be with a white man. They might be okay with you being with a Latinx man, Latino man, but they don't want no parts of you with another black man. I'm just telling you what I know. But yeah, this is what it is. I don't have time. This really could have been in the hashtag ABCs because I vomited in my mouth when I saw it. But I just wanted to further show you the proliferation of the fact that they don't believe that two black people could authentically be in love with each other. I don't, Xavier. I don't have no answers. Let me move on because I may drag them. So in social media beefs, so Azalea Skanks, Azalea Banks is in the news with Conor McGregor. So she came out saying that Conor McGregor sent her dick pics and shit. Now, if you don't know who Conor McGregor is, he's a huge UFC. He's a UFC. He's an athlete in UFC. He's a white guy. He's Irish, I believe he is. But not Iggy Azalea. Azalea Banks has accused him of sending her unsolicited dick pics. And now she posted that today on Instagram. Now, Conor McGregor's 37th birthday is today. She wrote, if you can't read the one on the left, it says, how you going to send a bitch some crooked dick pics, then threaten her not to tell at the Notorious MMA? And that's Conor McGregor's name. Nigga, do you know who the fuck I am? This is haram. I don't know. I don't know. And then she put the little pictures of the man and his alleged crooked meat. She then went on to say, like, how you really going to sexually harass me with the potato farmer dick, then threaten me not to tell. Honey, ain't you trying to be the president of Ireland? What is it giving, fam? Use some fucking sunscreen. Damn. Baby, y'all know Azalea Banks is vile, okay? The woman is vile. There's no redeeming qualities about her. Let's be clear. Let's start there. There's nothing good about her. There are no redeeming qualities. I don't. I, I, there are no redeeming qualities about this woman. There's nothing good about Azalea. There is literally not a single part of her entire soul that's worth redeeming. Nothing. Nothing. Now, equally, there's nothing redeemable about Conor McGregor. He's a pariah as well. There is nothing good about him. So they could have each other. They are a match made in fucking hell. Okay? They are a match made in fucking hell. He is a decrepit, horrible human being. She is a decrepit, horrible human being. I'm with you, Xavier. I don't believe no parts of her not asking him for dick pics. I do not believe that Conor McGregor just randomly said, "Bitch, here's my dick." I'm just saying. Exactly. She's trash. He's trash. Both of them are trash. Both of them. They're both trash. I'm sure she got a trash box. He got a trash cock. Because you know when they're non-melanated, they call it cocks. You know, he has a trash cock. She has a trash box. Let that shit intermingle and make a vortex into hell. I just envision him having coitus with her would create a vortex into hell or some black hole into the great abyss. I'm j- I Oh my God, Cassandra, not that you say he look like a stray cat, and we know Azalea likes eating cats. It's probably a itty bitty teeny weeny. It probably is, Lock Queen. It probably is. If it is or if it's not, I don't want them to see it. I'm just gonna be honest. Nobody wants to see it at all. Azalea, you're not flexing. Nobody cares about Conor McGregor's meat. Nobody. Not on this side of the fence. Not anybody in our delegation, in the black delegation. None of us care about that man's meat. None of us. We we got to move on. Go with God. Um Now that's Amon Ra St. Brown. Now we chronicled him a couple weeks back on Silly Saturday and got to take a look at his beautiful ass body. Remember we showed his beautiful ass body. That's him on the left, and that's his daddy on the right. Now the daddy is taking a lot of flack. I don't know why. He do nothing but tell the truth. But so the daddy, uh, 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 whose name is John Brown. Okay, y'all know uh, uh his two sons is named Amon Ra, and the other son's name is Equanimous. You know, he got they named after gods and stuff. They do got godlike bodies too. Anyway, so he went on a podcast episode, um, and he was very unapologetic about his key to raising three-star athletes. He said, it quote, "It starts from the beginning. I believe in breeding. You got to pick the right girl and right guy. I'm black, mom is white. I've done stepped on it once. You can't keep stepping on it because you're going to mess it up. You're going to weaken it." End of quote. Now, what he was saying was, since he already had sex with a white woman, that his sons need to have a black woman so that they could continue to have good genetics. I don't y'all want me? Y'all want to hear him say? Let me let y'all hear him. I don't want to mix the man's work. Hold on. Let me get the. I should have downloaded the video, but I can hold on. Hold your line. Mm, hold your line. Hold your line. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Hold on. Let me let y'all hear from him. Okay, let's put you over here. And I'm gonna let y'all hear it from his mouth. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Uh I ain't got nothing to do with it, y'all. This is what the man had to say. Here it is. Oh, no sound. Hold on. You can't hear it? Hold on. Oh, hold on. Oh, y'all can't hear. Hold on. Let me see something. Let's do this. That. Let's share this way. All right. Maybe y'all can hear it now.
Post about how you
Can
got
y'all hear
3
that?
kids to go D1. What's the
Can y'all hear that now? Can y'all hear this?
question that they ask you most about how you got 3 kids to go D1 and 2 in the NFL?
They want to know, in general, how I did it. I believe.
Can y'all hear that? Okay. Okay. All right. Let me start it over. Here you go.
What's the question that they ask you most about how you got 3 kids to go D1 and 2 in the NFL?
They want to know, in general, how I did it. I believe in breeding. Look at you, good athlete, good athlete. I'm black, mom's white. Now I don't step on it once. You can't keep stepping on it because you're gonna mess it up. You're gonna weaken it.
You can't keep cutting it?
Can't keep cutting it now. No, you in Brooklyn, because Brooklyn's half.
If I
you
cut
got
it,
a chance.
If I cut it one more time, it's over?
You can't keep cutting it. You gotta be careful. You can't keep cutting it. You gotta think about that. You know what I mean? No.
I like how he's dead ass.
If I'm black, I got the black gold running through my veins. Oh, I'm excited. I'm just gonna find the right person to mate with. Right? And if I'm white, I'm saying, let me get one of these brothers around here. If you want to have athletes. If you don't have athletes, then just go ahead and just spread your seed wherever.
So why'd you cut it once with us?
Because he could.
I know I can cut it once.
Because he's gold.
I got that black gold in me, and mama got that big hand and big toes. I said, look, ain't nothing wrong with big toe woman.
Big chin. Who says a big chin?
You gotta think of this stuff. Some guys don't think of it until later. They go, like I'm standing at Pop Warner. You would know it. You on the field, and one of you guys on the field. And I was talking to a guy, told him this story. He goes, you were thinking about that, John? I go, yeah, you weren't? He goes, hell no. Okay, man, he's little, the wife is little, kids are little, everybody's little.
It's over?
Little. Chicken little.
Little. What's the question?
Y'all, this is why we can't have nice things. This is exactly why we cannot have nice things. Let me say again. This is why we can't have nice things. It is. Of course, as you can probably imagine, the people are dog walking him for these comments. Like like I don't know what y'all want from me, okay? I don't know, like Jesus God. I don't know what y'all want. Literally, what the hell do y'all want from me? I don't know what the mama look like. You see the two sons. Now, those two guys there, Those are the St. Brown brothers, the two brothers that are in. Both of them are in the NFL. Okay, those are his two sons. I don't know what the mama look like, and frankly, I don't care. Listen, uh, like I I just literally, where are we going to? Where are you going with this show today, El Teddy? What the fuck? The whole in the dossier segment, just throw the whole in the dossier segment out of the window. It should all be in a bitch cane. It should all be in the hashtag ABCs. Every segment we've had in the dossier segment, every story can literally be placed in a hashtag ABC segment. I just can't. I don't have. I nope. Do not ask me to provide any more commentary. Do not. I don't have any more commentary. Why? Because it would require that I use the same manuals and booklets that they use in mental institutions. I don't have them available to me at this time. Nope. 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 For me to try to cognitively diagnose what the fuck this man is suffering through, I don't have it to do. No. Thank God your sons ain't pick up that ugly gene you seem to have over there. Let me go on and move on. Let me move on before I start to read it. Let me move on. And see, didn't I tell you? Throw the whole segment away. Throw the whole fucking segment away. Throw the whole segment away. If the next story that fucking comes up is fucking this trash ass of a person, just throw the whole segment away. Now, this former international president of the IFFB, International Federation of Fuckboys, he is being accused of attacking a cameraman who just got out of the hospital with serious injuries. Now, the police are apparently investigating all of this. The cameraman says that he went to the Ivy in Huntington, New York, early Sunday morning to shoot video for the owner. He says he witnessed Trey Songz arrive with his entourage. Now, the victim says that the owner told him to shoot the event as Trey Songz performed and walked around the crowd. The victim says that Trey was aware the owner had asked for photographers to get the video. Apparently, things got heated when a dispute erupted between Trey Songz and a couple other people. Trey Songz then became annoyed at fans asking for pictures and videos. At the end of the event, the owner asked the victim to get one last picture of Trey next to the Ivy's logo and things for the establishment in front of the building. Well, the victim says he began filming, and that's when Trey Songz attacked him and punched him in the side of the head, threw him against the wall, and smashed two of his cameras. The victim says that the owner then got involved, telling Trey, "That's my guy. That's my guy." Trey said, quote, "I don't give a fuck," end of quote, and got in the owner's face with a clenched fist. The victim filed the police report, and police have launched an investigation. Y'all need to go. Somebody need to go do something about him. I need somebody to just go over there and fuck his ass up one good time. That's what he needs. Somebody just need to go over there and put hands to him. 2 to the head, 3 to the body before he could even blank. Because let's be clear. I refuse to believe if Trey Songz did not have a permanent entourage around him and his fuck shit. Okay. I just do not believe that he would be on all of this. It probably is roid rage. I that's probably what it is. He has this inflated sense of self-worth because he got a big old piece of peen and because he has a music career and now he's just thinking that that you could just baby, you just can't run around putting your hands on people like that. You be finding the right ones to put your hands on. You be finding the right ones because you're gonna try the wrong one and get your ass fucked up. And get your ass fucked up. That's why he have to carry an entourage. Now the victim says that he was diagnosed with a migraine, ankle pain, and and said he had a concussion according to the hospital. Listen, sir, I will roll up in that courthouse with a splint, with a neck brace, in a wheelchair, falling all over myself. Sir, you didn't go to the right doctors. You should have went to the right doctors, honey, and let them go ahead and get you hooked up. I mean, you still gonna get a little bit of change out of Trey Songs, but sir, you should I think the owner probably gonna get a little bit of change too. But you should have went to the right doctor so you could get a little more change. So you got to think smarter, not harder about these things. Like I'm just saying. I don't have the energy today. Trey Songs, normally we would spend the next 5 minutes dragging you up and down the streets by that big ass meat you got over there. Just drag you up and down the asphalt. Okay? We would dog walk you over here. But we don't have that type of time today because it's not a normal silly Saturday. And we got to conserve our time. Sir, go to fuck the hell. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, non binary gender conforming members of our audience, I bring to you the late, great Larry Myers to help us usher in our Sugar Spike segment.
Oh, God. You see, this is the part that I like.
Major Sugar Spike.
So long, well, I want to fight. That he gave, his only begotten son.
Major Sugar Spike.
And who shall ever believe?
Major Sugar Spike.
They shall not perish, but have everlasting life.
Taste the biscuit.
Jesus. Thank you, Larry. We start off our Sugar Spike segment today with in the great state of Missouri. Missouri, y'all, be on that fuck shit, y'all. Listen. Let me tell y'all this. These bitches be on this real ass fuck shit. Do you hear me? Missouri is one of those states that over and over again, the people will go to the voting booth, vote for something, only for their governor or their legislature to find some kind of fucking loophole and decide that they don't want no parts on what the people democratically voted on. Remember, they had that situation with their abortion ban, that the people voted that they didn't want no abortion ban, and the legislature said, "Fuck that shit. We're still going to do it. We found a loophole." Well, here we are again. That hoe, Governor Kehoe, down to the Governor Mike Kehoe, that hoe, down to the Missouri, where he finds himself in the Sugar Spike segments. 8 months after voters approved the repeal of the state's paid sick leave law. Missouri Governor Mike Kehoe signed the repeat. I'm sorry, 8 months after voters approved a law guaranteeing paid sick leave. Governor Mike Kehoe signed a repeal of the law. Um, a repeal of that same law that people voted on. Now, the law had guaranteed paid sick leave to workers and inflation linked adjustments to the minimum wage. The move marked a major victory for the state's largest business group and a frustrating defeat for the workers' rights advocates who had spent years and millions of dollars building support for the successful ballot measure. The repeal will take effect on August 28th. Governor Kehoe Dadho, who also signed a package of tax breaks on Thursday last week, described the paid sick leave law as an onerous mandate that imposed burdensome record keeping. So, because they have to keep records, that was too much for them to do. Fuck you and your paid sick leave. Fuck y'all and how y'all feel. But y'all keep voting these hoes in the office. Uh-huh. Here's what he said, Governor Dadho. Here's what he said when he signed the law. I mean, signed off on repealing the law. Quote, today we are protecting the people who make Missouri work, families, job creators, and small business owners by cutting taxes, rolling back overreach, and eliminating costly mandates. End of quote. These people ain't shit. Ain't shit. Hey, Karen D, I don't know why y'all keep voting these people into power and expecting them to do right by y'all. They don't give a damn. Let me move on. Well, how the hell did Elmo, how did you get your ass in the fucking Sugar Spike segment? Well, Elmo has had his ex formerly Twitter account hacked, and the hackers have been posting racist messages. Sesame Street Workshop, which controls the Elmo's account, is still trying to regain full control over the Elmo's Twitter account, and that was as late as this morning. They say a hacker gained access and posted a string of racist and anti-Semitic messages. Now, a Sesame Workshop spokesperson said today, quote, Elmo's X account was compromised by an unknown hacker who posted disgusting messages, including anti-Semitic and racist posts. We are working to restore full control of the account. End of quote. Now, as you know, Sesame Workshop is the nonprofit behind Sesame Street and all of its characters. The account was compromised over the weekend, and instead of the usual posts of encouragement and kindness, Elmo's 650,000 followers were given anti-Semitic threats and a profane reference to the Jeffrey Epstein sex trafficking investigation. Those tweets were soon deleted, though Elmo's account retains a link to a Telegram channel from a user who takes credit for the hack. Yeah. Y'all can't even let Elmo live. Y'all around here taking Elmo from us. Hey, Janae Boo. I feel like I ain't seen you in a minute. You've been skipping my class. Child. Y'all can't even let Elmo live. Lord. Y'all can't even leave Elmo alone. Elmo has to have his account hacked and shit. We can't even leave Elmo the fuck alone. Now, if y'all posted racist shit on Elmo's account, I don't want to know what the fuck y'all gonna post on Bert and Ernie's account when y'all hack their account. I don't want to know what y'all gonna have on Bert's account, seeing as how Bert is a giant banana, which is equivalent to a phallic symbol. What types of breeded raw productions? Oh no, y'all breeded raw got too much melanin. No, y'all gonna have something like men.com on there, or what's one of the other helix.com or staxis.com or some shit like that all over Bert's account. Like it's gonna be linked to a grinder account or some raggedy shit. Y'all got a lot going on. SeanCody.com. I would say Tim Tales, but he died a couple months ago, so he can't really tell no tales no more. But you know, it'll be attached to some white shit. Y'all got too much going on. Can we leave Elmo alone, please? Please. Lord. Y'all, we might have action, y'all. While I was out of town over the weekend, it's always when I'm out of town where the good shit goes down. We might finally have some action, y'all. Okay? We might finally have some child DPG. I don't even want to know what they're gonna put on Cookie Monster. They're gonna have Cookie Monster eating blocks. They're gonna have a picture of some dude eating some chick's blocks out or something. Child, I don't know. I can't do this with y'all. Let me move on. We got a whole show to do. Y'all around here hacking Elmo and shit. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Child, y'all, we might finally have some action, y'all. And what I mean by that is the rubber might finally be hitting the pavement down to MAGA land. Now, you knew what goes up must inevitably come down. It's the law of relativity, right? It's gravity, right? We might have, now I'm not going to count my eggs before they hatch. Not. But we might have action on this Jeffrey Epstein situation. MAGA world is losing their collective fucking minds. Hey, Brittany, Janae, MAGA world is not here for this Jeffrey Epstein fuck shit. Oh, no, 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 no. When Pam Bondi got her ass out there saying, because remember, she was the one saying she was going to release the Jeffrey Epstein list. And then when she came out here last week and ceremoniously said, oh, there is no list to release, we ain't gonna release nothing. And then Trump came on there when they had that cabinet meeting and told people to stop asking about Jeffrey Epstein. MAGA world lost it. Baby, they lost it. Baby, they started asking for resignations and shit. You got Alex Jones in his car crying and shit. All of the big MAGA nuts were losing it. Baby, they out here crying. They out here with rosary beads, praying that Trump and that Donald John and Skank Bondi, Pamela, they're out here hoping that they see the light and come back over. Because one of the sources of contention for MAGA was they wanted the Epstein files released. MAGA been serious about the Epstein situation. They are not letting that shit go. They like, we need this shit. They are not letting it go. It's so bad, the deputy director of the FBI, he ain't show his ass up to work on Friday. He was so mad about it. Bruh said, I ain't going in that fucker today because I might do something and say something that y'all gonna be mad about. Dan Bongino, bruh say, I ain't rolling up in there. Now I got to check and see if he rolled up in work today, but over the weekend they were saying that he was threatening to resign. There was also rumblings that Cash Patel was saying that he may also resign. Um, there, 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 there was rumblings saying that he could also resign. Now, listen, you know what? I'm not gonna call you Cash Patel, just like I ain't called Nikki Haley. Her mama named her Nimrata, and that's what we call her. Your mama named you Cash App, not Cash App, not to be confused with Cash App. Your mama named you Cash Yap. Your mama named you Cash Yap, and I'm gonna call you Cash Yap. You bitch. Your name is Cash Yap, not to be confused with Cash App, which we love around here. Shout out to the Cash App. Make sure y'all hit the Cash App one good time. Anyway, but there's the rumbling that says that Cash App is saying he may consider resigning after all of this fuck shit. They're asking for Pam Bondi's head, for Skank Bondi's head on a platter. The MAGA nuts are asking for that woman's head on a platter. Donald John posted this long ass Truth Social post yesterday, giving his full throated support to Skank Bondi. But baby, I don't know. This, if you go and look at MAGA World and go to the MAGA World algorithm, they are losing their minds. The Laura Loomers of the world, they're all on top of this. You know that skank whore bitch, Laura Loomer. She don't miss a beat. You know that bitch she don't mind. Laura Loomer said, quote, Skank Bondi, I'm sorry, Pam Bondi is covering up child sex crimes that took place under her watch when she was Attorney General of Florida. End of quote. She went on to say she is afraid of that being discussed and brought to light. She needs to be fired. She has tainted the investigation. End of quote. And that's just one of the thousands and thousands of tweets and posts from MAGA nuts who want Skank Bondi out of there. We might have action. We might have action, y'all. This appears to be where MAGA World draws the line. MAGA World said, MAGA World usually contorts itself, bends the knee to all of the whims of Donald John. Whichever way Donald John blows, one day they say they're the party of law and order, and they believe in law enforcement. The next hour they're saying, oh, but we're okay with people killing police officers in the Capitol building. It's whatever way Donald Trump wants them to go. You know what I'm saying? In MAGA world. But this situation right here, when Donald John told the MAGA nuts, get over it, stop asking about Jeffrey Epstein, them bitches lost their minds. Now, nothing would give me a better, listen, if and when these whores resign, please be clear. Your boy is going live. And we're going to spend the whole time relishing in the resignations of any of these whores. Now, I don't want to count my eggs before they hatch. I don't want to put the cart before the horse, but I just have to wonder, y'all, do y'all think that this is the line in the sand um with MAGA world? Could we be seeing the beginning of the end of MAGA world? Because I promise you, everybody knows your boy Donald John is all over that Jeffrey Epstein list. Everybody also knows that Skank Bondi absolutely was the attorney general when Jeffrey Epstein was doing what he was doing all up and down the state of Florida, especially in Palm Beach County down to the Mar-a-Lago. I'm just telling you what I know. I mm, I want to see it. I want the shit to come crashing down. Now, is it gonna happen? I don't know, y'all. I ain't gonna make y'all no problem. I have no prognostication to give you with regard to this. Okay, I have no. I'm not taking any bets on this because we've seen time and time again that the MAGA nuts will bend the knee, even when they say that this is the line in the sand. But they seem to be serious about this Jeffrey Epstein shit. We just gonna watch from the sidelines and watch the carnage. I'll keep you posted. Speaking of disgusting, Lock Queen, you take me to my next story in our Sugar Spike segment. I told y'all a couple weeks ago when we reported on RG3. Remember we did the story about RG3 a couple weeks ago and how he wasn't shit. Here we are again. So we know Angel Reese made the cover of 2K26, which was huge fucking news for a member of the WNBA to make it to the cover of 2K, NBA 2K. Well, some racist ass person who hates black people, especially black women, posted that picture you see with a monkey in a basketball jersey, trying to say that that's Angel Reese on the cover of NBA 2K26, excuse me. Robert Griffin thought it not robbery enough to repost this on his social media. When he reposted it, it only had a handful of views. He reposted it, and in 2.5 hours, it had tens of millions of views and reposts. Now, we chronicled Robert Griffin and how he don't mean he don't mean us no good. How he always has on his Sambo slippers and is doing his best step and fetch it routine. Okay. So it I'm not y'all. I feel a rumbling in my belly. I really feel a rumbling in my belly. I'm mm. And what I mean by when I feel a rumbling in my belly, I could literally spend the next hour and a half dog walking this man. I literally can. Now he's cooning around, laid up with that white woman air night. He got all of these things to say about black people. All of these horrible things, had the nerve to retweet this tweet, right? And then got mad that people were coming at his throat. Now, it may be too small for you to read what he wrote in that long post, but he said, quote, all right, this has got to stop. There is no place for racism in this world. Whether you like a player or not, Angel Reese should never be called or depicted as a monkey. I have been quiet on the Reese front because she shared a video that aided in my wife, kids, and family and friends receiving death threats, threats of physical harm to my family and friends, and threats of sexual violence to my children on social media. No, sir. She retweeted your fuck shit when you decided that you was gonna come at her throat. Don't try to blame that on Angel Reese. We talked about that over here. Y'all were here when we broke that whole thing down over here. How he tried to come at Angel Reese. With the Angel Reese Caitlin Clark situation. We broke that whole thing down over here. Let me be quiet. Let me stay focused, El Teddy, because I told y'all I feel a rumbling, and I could spend the next hour and a half dog walking this punk bitch. Hey, Quake. Saw you come in. Hey, Shay. That will never be okay with me. I never attracted her or her family. I'm sorry, I never attacked her or her family when I stated and backed up with clear basketball evidence that Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark. It's sports. Everybody won't like each other. For those of you all who were not here, that was when there was this video of a hard foul, and Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark got in the shoving match. And we talked about, he said that Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark, and he had all of this quote unquote imperial evidence when there's no fucking such thing as imperial evidence of something like that. And it was a whole witch hunt because Angel Reese is black, Caitlin Clark is white. We broke all of that down. He is in that same basket of deplorables with Jason Whitlock over there and Stephen A. Smith. They're all over there in that basket of deplorables, okay? Let me continue on. People in Angel's inner circle called me and told me I was right, and Angel Reese has grown to hate Caitlin Clark because of the media always asking her about Caitlin and being constantly compared to her. I don't believe none of that shit. I don't believe none of that. Hey, Precious Jewel. Some people made it about race, but I never did and never will. You did. Instead of becoming the villain in anyone's story, I decided to just not. And that being said, Angel Reese or any black man or woman should never be called or depicted as a monkey ever. First of all, sir, you knew what you were doing when you quoted that when you retweeted that picture. And you try to backpedal and pussy pop off of, oh, nobody should be called a monkey. Sir, you knew exactly what you were doing. You raggedy ass. Oh, let me shut up. Stop it. If you hate Angel Reese because she is black, you are the problem. That means you're calling yourself a problem. If you hate Angel Reese because you are a Caitlin Clark fan, don't turn it racial. There should be no space for racism in this world. Sir, eat dirt and die trash, in the immortal words of Blanche Devereaux. Now, you see somebody down here said RG3 is a cornball brother. Rob Parker was right. Motherfucker really tweeted a screenshot of that shot that had no likes and sent it to millions, shaking my head. He was fanning the flames of the racism. Then he tried to say we need more people ready to build bridges between us and not walls to divide us. The only way to find unity is talking through our differences in opinions and life experiences to find the best way forward. Bernice King was on his neck. I agree. That's why I suggest you call Angel Reese and stop posting about her. Right. Thank you, Dr. Bernice King. Hey, Drees said lying on this app with everybody know the first and last name of everybody in my circle for clout is nasty work. Clearly lying, talking about, yeah, people in her circle called me and told me I was right. Bitch, you lying. Girl, I cannot. Listen, I'm gonna move on, y'all, because I want to spend the next hour and a half dog walking this coon. He's a fucking clown. It's not worth it, El Teddy. It is not worth it. In more sugar spiky news, I got my blood pressure going up. My sugar levels is going up. My sugar level. Larry, I need you one more good time because I'm spiking.
You see, this is the part that I like.
Major sugar spike.
So long, well, I want to fight. That he gave, his only begotten son.
Major sugar spike.
And shall ever believe.
Major sugar spike.
They shall not perish, but have everlasting life.
Taste the biscuit.
I wish somebody help me.
Thank you, Larry. I was spiking out. I'm sorry, Larry. I needed you. I was spiking out, Larry. God of mercy. Well, this ain't gonna help with my spike outs, Lord. A Florida city suspended one of its council members over hateful social media posts, including one mocking victims of the Pulse shooting. Now she has sued while alleging that some of the posts were doctored. Y'all, I cannot. This sugar spike segment today is short, but it is a lot today. The Groveland City Council last week suspended Councilwoman Judith Fike after nearly decade old posts resurfaced, including one in which she wrote victims of the nearby Pulse mass shooting were killed more easily than if they had been hurled from buildings. In the post, it said, quote, duh, why would the shooter target a gay club? My answer, easier than marching them up steps to push them off the roof. Some sarcasm, some truth. End of quote. And you thought you should be sitting on somebody's city council. Mind you, Groveland City is very close to the greater Orlando area. At the meeting where she was suspended, Ms. Fike said that the 2016 post had been misconstrued. She said, quote, it was meant as support of the community, end of quote. Bitch, what? Ms. Fike said she was alluding to killings happening in the Middle East at the time, where ISIS leaders were reportedly executing queer people in Syria by throwing them from rooftops. Post shooter Omar Mateen pledged allegiance to ISIS during a standoff with law enforcement the night he killed 49 mostly LGBTQ plus victims at the Orlando club. However, her colleagues on the Groveland Council also raised concerns about other posts, including one of Ronald Reagan with a monkey in a post that said he was, quote, babysitting in the quote Barack Obama, the nation's first black president. Mhm. Ms. Fike said she was responsible for some of the controversial posts, but that others had been manipulated and had words added to appear more offensive. Really? Following her suspension, she filed a lawsuit against the city. alleging that the city had no power to take the action that they took. Now, according to her attorney, Anthony Sabatini, he said, quote, it just simply does not have the authority. Most cities don't. End of quote. Miss Fike, you should know, was appointed last year to fill a vacancy on the city council and is up for election in November. Y'all got a lot the fuck going on. Let me move on before I continue to spike out. In our last sugar spiky story, thank you, sweet 7 pound, 3 ounce baby Jesus. It appears that Harvard University is bending the knee to Donald John's administration. Mhm. They have removed the websites for their LGBTQ plus and their women's centers and their women's center. Harvard's pages for its women's center, Office for BGLTQ Student Life, and Foundation for Intercultural and Race Relations were removed last week. At the same time, Dean of the Faculty of Arts and Sciences, Hopi Hoekstra, revealed a new Office of Academic Culture and Community in an email to the faculty. In that email, she said, quote, this new office is part of the university's ongoing effort to break down silos, ensuring all members of our community are connected, supported, and empowered to contribute to a thriving intellectual environment. The Office of Academic Culture, sorry about that, y'all. The Office of Academic Culture and Community will serve as a resource and partner to departments, faculty, staff, and researchers as we continue to work together to foster a culture rooted in in care, curiosity, and collaboration. End of quote. Now, Harvard was asked if these centers will even remain on campus now that their websites were gone, and they refused to respond to that question. Now, this is seen as them bending the knee and caving to this administration that told them that they had to get rid of all of their DE on campus. I did Candace F. I'm saving that for Teacher Project 2.0. Mm-hmm. Y'all think the Black Student Union not next? Y'all, I'm just. Y'all think the Black Student Union won't be next? Because y'all want to stay quiet when they infringe on the rights of Muslim people and people that are pro-Palestinian. Y'all want to stay silent when they infringe on the rights of Latinx community and so forth. Some of y'all want to stay silent when they infringe on the rights of the LGBTQ plus community. Now infringing on the rights of the women. You think they're not going to come after Black people? Here we are. Here the fuck we are. Now that we've ended our Sugar Spike segment, now is a good time. We're about halfway through. Now is a good time to support the platform. Y'all know we do wonderful coverage over here. We break down stuff over here before others do. You get it here first, and it gets broken down here first, and then the other people come after and try to act like they, giving you news that you already found out here. Mm-hmm. But we certainly want you to support the platform. It's a labor of love. Help us keep the lights on over here. We try to keep the lights on. We is Poe. Why you think Chef Don come over here every day calling this the ghetto? Because we is Poe. So support the ghetto and donate to the platform. We appreciate you. Do. Anyway, it's time for our old school gospel feature. Now, listen to me, people. Everybody come in closely. I got to explain this again. Last week, we got through our gospel feature and YouTube did not shut us down, okay? Thank God. Thank you, Shay, for your Cash App. Thank you, my love. Now, Shay says she's supporting the ghetto, and we appreciate her support. Okay? Now, we made it through our whole gospel feature last week. Hopefully, we'll make it through this week. However, if for some reason the copyright bot tries to get us and it says this video is no longer available, the dreaded gray screen of death, don't go nowhere. Sit right there, give it a minute or two. We'll be back and we'll finish the rest of the show. You don't have to go nowhere. You can stay right there. We'll be back. Never fear. We will be back and we will continue the show, okay? Regardless of what happens. Regardless as to what happens, if for some reason we get the dreaded gray screen of death, this video is no longer available, it will be. Give it a minute or two. I'll stop the video and we'll come back, okay? Now, 4 for 4, this song, it's a long song, but we finna enjoy all 8+ minutes of it because it's gonna give us life, okay? The song is like 8 minutes. 4 for 4 is taking us all the way back to Azusa, okay? Now, if y'all know anything about some good gospel, and if you know Carlton Pearson and Azusa, you know some great gospel was happening down to the Azusa, okay? So we got a gospel great about to give us a good old gospel feature. Go ahead and get your tambourines. Go ahead and get your scrub board. Go ahead and get your cowbell, your bass drum. Get your shouting shoes on and prepare to enjoy our gospel feature. It's coming to us from none other than the great Beverly Crawford. The great Beverly Crawford. Here we are.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the one and only Beverly Crawford. Come on, put those hands together if you know he lives. I serve a risen Savior, he's in this world today. I know that he is living, whatever men may say. I see his hand of mercy, I hear his voice of cheer. You ask me how I know he lives. I serve a risen Savior in this world today. You know that he is living, whatever men may say. I see his hand of mercy, I hear his voice of cheer. You ask me how I know he lives. Hey, Jesus, Christ Jesus, he walks with me and he talks with me along the narrow way. He is salvation. You ask me how I know he lives. I serve a risen Savior in this world today. I know that he is living, whatever men may say. I see his hand of mercy, I hear his voice of cheer. You ask me how I know he lives. I know he lives. Christ Jesus, he walks with me and he talks with me along the narrow way. He lives. Salvation. You ask me how I know he lives. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. If you know it is, if you know it is, get somebody hop out and say, yes, I know he is. Woo.
Beverly start to feel that thing, man. You know, Beverly make you want to shout up in here. You know what I'm saying? You know, Beverly know how to drive a song. Hey, have you start running around, running around. That was the great Beverly Crawford. He lives. Now, if your choir ain't never sing that, you need to find a new choir and a new church. If you go to a church and they ain't never sang that song, you need to find your new choir director or a new church. I'm just saying. If your church ain't never sang that, you need to find your new church or a new choir director. I'm just saying. My favorite Beverly Crawford song is probably Higher in the Lord. Ooh, that's my song, honey. I want to go higher, higher in the Lord. Oh, that is my song, Beverly. Anyway, that was a great Beverly Crawford. That song was selected by y'all's boy 444. He did select that song. So yes, I hope y'all enjoyed that. I hope it touched you. Like it, you know, it touched me. You know, you feel a good shout up in here. You know, sometimes you gotta, you know, get up and run. I'm gonna let him know y'all enjoyed it. I'm gonna let him know y'all enjoyed it. It's time for this day of music. Let me know what year y'all think 444 chose for this day of music. He also chose this day of music. He did. And when I told him what the segment was, he said, "Oh, do this year immediately, no question." I said, "You ain't gonna think about it." He was like, "No, that's the year we gonna do." I said, "Well, we could pick a but no, that's the year we doing." I said, "You should no, that's the year we." I said, "Okay." Child. He was real passionate about that year too. Oh, I don't think I put. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I think did I put the? Okay, I did put the right one. Okay, I had to make sure. I had everything set up right for it. Child, I thought I still had the wrong year on there. Child. Let's see what y'all get. 79, 89, 90, 99, 2002. Um, 03, 80, 98, 01. He chose for you all the top R&B songs on July 14th in the year of our Lord, 1998. I mean, he was adamant about 98. He was like, we doing 98. That's it. That's all. We don't got nothing else to. And he was like, let me see what the list looked like. So I pulled it up. He was like, that's what I wanted, 98. It was a great list. Great list. Let's see what the top 10 R&B songs on July 14th, 1998 were. Number 10, my frat brother, Montel Jordan, Let's Ride Tonight. My love is funny, because I'm it. I did not like this song, but this song was everywhere. What I will say is, as I was looking at these songs, I remember it just took me into this time machine, and I was just like placed right back in Tallahassee, Florida in 1990, the summer of 98. Oh my God. I remember I went to summer school that year. I remember these songs being everywhere. Dear God. But I just remember, let's ride because Master P was on the song. I did not like this song. Oh, I couldn't stand this song. But that's my frat brother. Love him to death. I did not like this song. But The Arms of the One Who Loves You is probably my favorite song by Escape. Probably my favorite song. That's probably my favorite song by Escape. I know you go in. I can make you stay. I can only let you know I love you anyway. And that was my shit. You just run to the arms of the one who loves you. Ow! Run to the arms and these two arms will keep you warm. Ow! That was my shit. Listen, let me tell you something. That song right there, girl. Tamika used to be in the background. You never have to worry. Child. That was my shit, bitch. Girl. That was my song. Listen. In the summer of 1998, my Queen Janet reigned supreme. You could not, the Velvet Rope album was out and everywhere. And please be clear, I get lonely. I get so lonely. Ow! Can't let just anybody else. You are the one that lives with me. Ow, my dear. Ow! No one but you. When that woman rip her shirt open and show her titties, oh girl, you ain't want it. You ain't want it. You did not want it. You ain't want it. Every time I see your face, baby, every time I hear your name, you are the one. You ain't want it. You ain't want it. You ain't want it with Janet, baby. Velvet Rope album, baby, you ain't want it. This ain't what you wanted. Baby, I loved this. This whole album was everything for me. Everything. Casey and JoJo All My Life, I liked it at the beginning. Then they started to play the song too much and it got on my nerves. When it first came out, I was here for All My Life. After it started playing 3 times an hour, every hour on the hour, it got on my nerves all my life. It's a good song. It's a great song. And both Casey and JoJo sang their faces off. All my life, I pray for someone like you. And I thank God that I finally found you. Child, it was everywhere. Couldn't get away from it. That's number 7. Girl, this list is sickening. We can stop right here at 7, 8, 9, and 10. We can stop right here. We ain't even got to go no further. We ain't even got to go no further. Number 6. I got what you want, got what you want, got what you need. Ah, can I get another shot? This time I'm gonna make you hot. And I remember this video. I remember this song. This song was everywhere. I got what you want, got what you want. Come on, Missy. That was Nicole Ray singing this song. I remember this song. It was everywhere. 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 I got what you want, got what you want, got what you need. Can I get another shot? Ow! Baby, listen. It was a time to be alive. Please be clear. This was a time to be alive. Do you hear me? A time to be alive. Child. They don't know what I got you. Child. White boy had the black girls wrapped around his fingers with this song. I never know the words. They know what I got. Did not know the words. Did not know the words. But they loved this song. This song was sickening too. Cha. That's number 5. John B. They don't know. Number 4. Now, Mariah is my queen, but My All is one of my least favorite songs. But this song was on the Butterfly album. Everybody loved this. I thought it was the worst song on the album. This song probably ended up the number 1 single off of I think this was the top selling single off of that album. And it's my least favorite cut off of that album. So many great songs on the Butterfly album. This is my least favorite, but this is probably the number 1 selling single off of that album. Ciao. Everybody loves this Mariah Carey song. I do not. I'm just saying. And that's my queen. But My All, I give my all to have just one more night. Listen, I have heard people in my lifetime have the unmitigated gall to question the vocal abilities of the great Mariah Carey. And I don't argue with those people. You could say you don't like Mariah. You could say you don't really judge with her. But what you cannot say is that Mariah cannot. Is that Mariah don't have can't sing her face off. Mama sings her fucking face off. No, she didn't just want Derek Jeter. She was getting her blocks beat in by Derek Jeter. Mm-hmm. Hey, Culture Love. My Way by Usher is number 3. She likes it my way. My way. What I say. Oh. I ain't got no voice today, y'all. I'm in control. Listen, I thought this video was the gayest thing I'd ever seen in my life. I'm telling you, when this video came out, remember they was at like a junkyard or something, and they had on like these costumes and shit. Now the song was great. Album was fire, But this video was the gayest shit I had ever seen in my life. I'm just telling you what I know. It was just gay as gay can be. Especially this was 1998. Well, there wasn't a whole lot of gay stuff out there, not in mainstream entertainment and stuff like that. Not for black people. Certainly not with black male singers. Okay, Cha, girl, it was so gay. With the little makeup around his eye and shit. I just was like, ooh, Usher. Does that mean I have a chance? That really made me feel like I had a chance with the Ursh at that time. Cha. Tyrese was in the video. Tyrese was still cute and sane back then. Now listen, if you want to know what song dominated all of the year 1998 from the beginning of the year all the way through the end of the year, it was this song. Too Close. This song rolled out from the beginning of the year all the way through to the end of the year. Baby, when you're crying, I get so excited. I like it. Try but I can't fight it. And then that dude came out with, why you always lying? Why you always lying? My God. Why you always after that man did that, I could never hear the song the same anymore. Child. Next is underrated. Listen. This was a great song. Great song. Child. I love the song. There's nothing bad about this song. There's nothing bad about this song. Nothing. Nothing bad about this song. There's absolutely nothing bad about this song. Because remember their first single was Butter Love. You got the butter love. Remember that was their first single. They didn't really catch too much traction. The first single was okay, but baby, when Too Close came out, baby, that was it. That was the song that dominated. It was all over the place that summer. You could not get away from this song during the summer of 1998. And the number one song on July 14th, 1998 is none other than The Boy Is Mine, The Boy Is Mine, The Boy Is Mine, The Boy Is Mine, The Boy Is Mine. Listen, the song had us in the chokehold because you had to claim your parts. When the song first started, you and your good Judy was gonna fight it out, and you had to choose. You had to be the first one to choose who you was gonna sing for. Now let's be clear. Y'all talk all that Brandy shit right now. Back in the day, bitches used to go to blows over picking Monica's part over Brandy's part. Y'all be on that Brandy vocal Bible shit in the year of our Lord 2025. Back in the day, a bitch will fight you about claiming Monica's part. Please be clear. It was not an option. Nobody wanted to be Brandy. Everybody wanted to be Monica. Please be clear. If you were alive at that time, you know I'm not lying. You know if you was alive at that time, everybody chose Monica's part. You had to when that song first came on, you claimed your parts. And everybody immediately said, I got Monica. You was gonna be Monica. That was it. That's all. That's it. That's all. Monica was on that video cute. Hair was laid, had a good silk press or whatever y'all call it. Hair was laid for the gods. Makeup was beat down. And Brandy had them same micro braids that she had to still had her in her head for the last 10 years. Child. But baby, let me tell you, we was fighting to get Monica's part. Must you do the things you do? Keep on acting like a fool. You need to know it's me, not you. And if you didn't know it, girl, it's true. Girl. 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 You can say what you wanna say. What we have you can't take. From the truth you can't escape. I can tell the real from the fake. Come on now. Monica was over here singing down. Girl, y'all ain't want no parts, honey. Girl, she was over there going bald for them braids. And Monica had a sickening piece of silk press laid down. Girl, y'all ain't want it. Y'all ain't want it with Monica back in the day, honey. Y'all ain't want it. Honey. Girl, we was fighting to do Monica's part. That was the number one song. Baby, this was a great list. Let's go back. Let's go back. Number 10. This is top to bottom. Great list. Top to bottom. Top to bottom. Great list. Number 10, Montel Jordan. Let's ride. Number 9, Escape the Arms of the One Who Loves You. Number 8, I Get Lonely. Janet Jackson. Number 7, All My Life. Casey and JoJo. Number 6, Nicole Ray featuring Missy Elliott and Mocha, Make It Hot. I got what you want, got what you need. Number 5, John B. They Don't Know. Number 4, Mariah Carey, My All. Number 3, Usher, My Way. Number 2, Next, Too Close. And number 1, Brandy and Monica. The boy is mine, the boy is mine, the boy is mine, the boy is mine, the boy. Great list, great list. I would have to go back and look that up, little baby. I would have to go back and look it up. I could look it up if you got a moment. I could look it up to see what 11 through 20 was. See what we had. According to the list, after number 10, see, we had Destiny Child, No 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 was number 11. Public number 12 was Public Announcement Without R. Kelly. Yippee-yi-yo, yippee-yi-yay, wanna bump your body, baby. Body Bumping by Public Announcement was number 12. Number 13, Together Again, Janet Jackson. Number 14 was Maya featuring Cisco. It's all about me, 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 me. List. This is a list, y'all. Number 15 is Usher, You Make Me Wanna. Number 16 is where am I at? I lost my place. Number 16, Tamia, Imagination. Number 17 is why does this keep skipping like that? What You On by LaTanya featuring Twista. Number 18 is I hate that this keeps skipping like this. And then I got to sift through because some of these are actual rap hip hop and not R&B. Number 18 is The Party Continues by JD featuring the Brat, and that's number 19, excuse me, and number 20 is Still a Rose by Aretha Franklin featuring Lauryn Hill. There's your list. All right. It's time for our video breakdowns. Joe was actually on there earlier in 98. If you look at some of the earlier in 1998, Joe's album was really huge. But what happened was the summer had a bunch of summer cuts. The boys, Janet Jackson's Joe's album was really popular. Janet Jackson's album came out and took over. The Boys Mine took over, and a bunch of stuff just started. And then I think just before the fall started, Miseducation of Lauryn Hill came out, and then it was all over. And Joe's album, which was actually a phenomenal album, one of the greats. It was just so much good music going on at that time. Crazy Homebody Girl, it just got lost in the shuffle. It was just so much good music going on in 1998. It just didn't make no sense. We have 3 video breakdowns today. And they're not for the squeamish. Here's the first one.
My underwear is soaked right now while shopping in Walmart because I just came back from a grinder date and his babies, let me tell you, are leaking everywhere.
It makes perfect sense that someone that went to the University of Florida doesn't know well enough to say you should not be walking around Walmart after you just let somebody nut all up in your booty shoot. You probably should take your ass. You probably should have took your ass to the bathroom and pushed it out. But if you're not going to do that, at least take your dirty ass home and take a fucking bath and push it out in the damn shower or some shit. You just walking around with nut and booty juice all over the place, down to the Walmart, celebrating the fact that your whole ass crack is moist and wet from nut and booty juice. You nasty piece of shit. But those are the nasty fuckers that come out of Gainesville, Florida, and go come out of that dumpster fire that they call the University of Florida. I'm still going. We almost done though. Here is video breakdown. Oh, you done missed some good stuff today, Demetria. Oh, we've had one for the books today. Here's video breakdown number 2.
Boy, that's a lot of cum. Don't use this crusty old sock. Look at this. You're just pushing it around. See how it's just pushing the cum around? Now your sock's dirty. Who needs that? Check this out. You're gonna love it. The jizzle. White, gone. Easy peasy. Look at this. See all that cum?
And this is why we don't do too much on the internet. Did you see how that sock stuck to the wall? God of mercy, God of love. Like, sir, what was happening? Girl, I just couldn't. This is the stuff that comes on my algorithm, okay? Girl, I'm not gonna play these. These all only get one play. You could not play these more than once. Here's the last video breakdown of the day.
Why is you messing with my dush? Let me tell you one thing. You ain't got no business using my dush right there in your rectum. This ain't for you. Now, I know you out there getting you some or doing something, and I don't know if you got a little bacteria right there, but this is my board acid dish. This for my stuff, okay? Not for yours, right there. Now, what you need to do, if you need a dish to clean right there, you need to go get a colony and let them people put some in and clean whatever you got right there. And if you got some bacteria right there, you need to go to the doctor and let them cure you. And stop letting them boys put that bite down. Because you ain't finna keep messing with this. This is mine. I don't got one. You done took that other one. You gonna go in there one day and mess with it. And I'm gonna put something else in it. And it's gonna tear it up right there. Leave my stuff alone. This is for my stuff. Not for your booty, where you duke it from. You ain't got no business even using this. You gonna push the dookie back up. So stop using my douche. And don't be letting them boys put their stuff right there. And you won't be going through what you're going through. But go on and get your colony. I can schedule you one. And they can clean all that dookie that's up there that's stuck. You must be gonna let somebody ram bam thank you ma'am right there and then pushed it. Or whatever. But don't use my shit no more. Now I ain't gonna tell you no more. And you need to get up and clean up, and your nasty ass ain't clean up and all that there. And that boy came over here looking for you. I don't know why he keep coming over. If you don't like him, tell him. And I hope you ain't been bringing him up in here. Because your room smell like booty. Clean up behind yourself with your nasty ass. And stop messing with them boys if they got your booty stank.
Did she say a colony? Did she mean colonoscopy? I'm trying to figure that out. Colony? Did she mean colonoscopy? Oh, colon? I don't know. The woman said colony. Girl, I don't know. I don't know where y'all find these people at. I have no clue. Oh, she meant a colonic. Oh, maybe she said colony, honey. Girl, I don't know. I don't know. You know what? Ugh. I was still done when that sock stuck to the wall. I was done after that. That was our video breakdown segment of the day. We've had a phenomenal day. She got her own sector now. Oh, Jesus God. I don't even know who that woman is. Child. Child. Demetria, you missed our old school gospel feature. We was in here shouting. Child. Girl, hey, Volvo, I didn't even see you sneak up in here. Yeah. It's time for our palate cleansers. Now, I did not choose today's palate cleansers. All of the palate cleansers comes courtesy of Fo for Fo. Now, if y'all know, if you were on yesterday's live, I told you somewhere in the palate cleansers is y'all know what's supposed to be hiding somewhere in the palate cleansers. I'm not gonna say it. You have to go back and watch yesterday's live to know what we talking about. Anyway, it's time for our palate cleansers on the way out. Oh. So this how we starting? This was a good choice. Let me see what kind of choicing skills Fo for Fo got. Let's see what kind of taste you got over here, Fo for Fo. Ooh. Mm. Oh. Ooh. Now there's some. Now you. Mm. Let me be quiet. You know what? I ain't gonna do too much talking because the people who were in the live yesterday might be trying to figure out something. I ain't gonna say no. I'm gonna be quiet through all of them. That's a pretty smile, lady. Look at crazy homebody girl with her eyeballs. You looking real nice, lady. That's a nice chain between your cleavage. Mm. You look real pretty, young lady. I'm not gonna say nothing about the men's. Y'all want me to react to the men's too. And some of y'all, I know exactly why y'all want me to react, which is why I'm not. Mm-mm. Nope. Nope. Pretty smile, pretty hair. I like that bathing suit too. That's a real pretty bathing suit, young lady. It's so hard for me to stay quiet on the men's though. That's a lot of booty, ma'am. That's a real pretty bathing suit, ma'am. We're enjoying our palate cleansers today. We are. I like them dreads, ma'am. You look real crude. Some of y'all know why I'm staying quiet. Some of y'all know exactly why I'm staying quiet. And I'm gonna continue to stay quiet on the men's because we sure said we was gonna do something. Okay, pretty lady. That's a lot of woman. That's a lot of woman. A lot of woman. Mm. These some good palate. Now, four for four done, did his thing. He done did his thing with this one. Hey, watermelon sugar. What's going on, sweetheart? Good to see you. I can see four for four don't like too many high yellows. You notice it ain't a lot of light skinned people in this on this. Four for four. I see you four for four. This tells me a lot. Four for four ain't really into the high yellows like that. I could see. I ain't even got a boyfriend yet. How am I going fast? Uncle Jay, I'm not going fast. Girl, I'm going in a regular time. We got to get over to really be. Think she just went live and stuff. Trying to get us over there. Mm, okay. Hey, pretty lady. Oh. See, I'm not supposed to be saying nothing. I ain't supposed to be giving y'all no clues. Look at little baby. Look at her. Look at her. Mm, mm, mm. That's a lot of woman. As soon as I said that, we see a bunch of light brights. But 4 had a good mix over here. It's a good mix, 4. Oh, there go man. I did tell 4 man, 4 man had to be last. I did tell him that. Well, listen, we made it through. We made it through. A promise is a promise. And I told y'all that I would try to get y'all either I would do a Manic Monday for y'all since I missed Silly Saturday. So here we are. I hope y'all enjoyed today's Manic Monday. If you feel so inclined, there is the QR code if you want to donate to the Cash App. We work we work for y'all. We work for y'all trying to make sure we get through um trying to make sure we get through all of this for you all. Um I will be, of course, back tomorrow at the appropriate time and place. Let me set up this redirect to send y'all down to the Really Be. As I always say, I love y'all. I love on y'all. Thank you all for being vocal, present, and active. Thank you for doing what you do. We need these in what is MO? Oh, members only. Okay. Um, I love y'all. I love all y'all. Thank you all for being. Hey, Felicia. Thank you all for being vocal, present, and active. Magical Mermaid. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you make to the channel. They are much obliged and much appreciated. Yes, we had a great time. Phenomenal. Put a Shondo in the chat if you enjoyed yourself today. I'm about to get up out of here and go get me something to eat. I will catch y'all tomorrow. Until then, y'all stay right there. I'm gonna send y'all over to Really Be. Until tomorrow, thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. I'm out. I love y'all. I will see you all